Hi, for this week's Canva Quick Tip, we're going to look at grids in Canva. This is Kim from Be Your Own Graphic Designer and a Canva champion. Grids are a wonderful design tool that act like a frame for you to drop images into. You can stretch the images across your entire design, or place multiple images together, or you can crop images and get them to fit. So let's go across to my Canva design screen and see how they work. I've opened up a simple presentation design to give a large screen so you can see exactly how they work. You'll find grids under Elements down the left-hand margin, and if you scroll down, you'll come to Grids and see all. And there are an enormous amount to choose from. They come both horizontal, vertical layouts, and a combination of the two. And there are lots and lots of combinations that you can try to create some really interesting effects and really interesting photos. I'm going to choose one, and I think I'll choose this one. When I click, although that looks a square, it's adjusted immediately to my presentation template. And now I just simply have to go and find some photos to put in here. So I'm going to go back down to the photo section, again in the left-hand column. And this is one I found earlier. And I'm going to click on that. You can see it's waiting for me to decide where I want to put it. And I'm going to put it in here. That's my first one. Because I want these to fit into with a theme, I'm going to find some other designs by the same creator. To do that, I just simply click on the three dots there and look at View More. And you can see there's some various other designs with this girl playing guitar. So I'll add that one, this one. They create a very different impact because I'm losing all the backgrounds. And let's change the instrument she's playing here, and we'll move on to a piano. We've now created a whole set of images. If I want to adjust them or make it more focused, I can then double click on it. I want to take this orange frame out from around the photo of this girl. I need to pull this out a little further. And then the grids will allow me to line this up so I can take out that orange section, these white grids that have appeared. And if I click done, I no longer have an orange frame on her. You can see how easy it is to enlarge your image once you're in the grid. But what I'm going to do is show you a different grid. So you can see two different ways of doing this. And I'm going to go down to 6 lines. I'm going to use this one. You see how that's worked. Again, I'll hide that. And I'm simply going to fill this up as a color palette reference with my Be Your Own Graphic Designer colors. So if I click on the first one and then click on the color, you can see this is my color palette for Be Your Own Graphic Designer. And it's going to be this easy to fill. I'll go to the next one, and the next one. You can see how fast this is. No lining up, no having to make a fuss or faff around with things. It's very straightforward. And then if I wanted to, I could just go into text, add a text box. It's larger so you can see it. And I'm going to add the hex code for this color. So change that into white and make it a little larger. So that's how easy it was to make a color palette. You can use these grids for all sorts of things in your designs. They just create a structure that make it so much easier for you to come up with more interesting designs and patterns. And I've just done 2 very simple ones. I hope that helps and give you some inspiration because of the very flexible structure that grids give you. See you next week.